a lot of us men, bro, we fail.
In the beginning, you're gonna do things, you're gonna make mistakes. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do. And I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens.
Your number one priority when you trying to find a woman to communicate with is you gotta try to look at her morals and her, like, you know what I'm saying, her moral code. But most importantly, bro, you gotta get you a female that respect you.
What's some advice, I could give for young men that you could start developing in your life to become a man among men? You need to work on being a good man. Listen to me. The absence of evil is not an automatic indication of the presence of good. You've got negative, you have positive, and you have neutral. Neutral is there's no negative, but there's no positive either, which means it's a big zero. And I don't do this, and I don't do that. And so they do away with all the negatives, but they don't do anything positive. Congratulations. That person's a big zero. It's just caring about people, all right? That poor, beleaguered cashier at Walmart with the tired eyes and the swollen ankles, just look her in the eye and ask her, how are you doing today? Just somebody actually cares. Get it a mindset. Look, I'm not a sheep. I'm taking care of those that it's a willingness and a mindset. And then you work on the physical side of it. All right, start losing some weight. Start going to the gym. Start learning some things.
Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life. And lead.
You're gonna make mistakes. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do. And when you move forward, life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's gonna click. And everything that I went through back here was supposed to happen so that now that I'm here, I'm able to go ahead with such a high level of knowledge, and I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens.
This process that the fucking mind is what you created. And I started opening different doors that I didn't think were even there, that I didn't think even existed. And the more doors I opened up, the more I started realizing that my potential is damn near endless. And it changed my whole mindset. So I went from David Goggins and I created Goggins.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
Yes.
Because you need to have a hierarchy of improvement. You need to be aiming for something. And that means you're going to be lesser than people who've already attained along that dimension.
Yes.
And that can give rise to envy. So the question is, who should you defeat in the final analysis? And the answer is you should defeat your former self. You should be constantly trying to do that. And you're the right control for yourself too, because you're the one who's had all your advantages and disadvantages. And so if you want to compete fairly with someone, then you should be competing with you.
A lot of people's problem is like they don't know how to be by themselves, bro. Like you gotta learn how to be by yourself. You gotta learn how to be alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of like learning how to love yourself too. So, you know what I'm saying? I encourage a lot of y'all, bro. A lot of y'all watching right now, y'all need to learn how to be by yourself. See me, I can go camping by myself. I can go hiking by myself. I'm in the snow right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to nobody. I'm chilling. I'm looking at the snow. You know what I'm saying, the trees, the leaves, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, bro, by myself. I don't need friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all learn that right there, you will learn not to put up with certain shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all in relationships, friendships, family members, it don't matter, bro. Like, if somebody doing you wrong, you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to say, you know what? I'm too good for this. I don't deserve this right here. And I don't need this right here, to be honest, in my life, so you can get the fuck out. I don't need nobody. I need myself. I got myself. I know how to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Straight business, though. I'm telling y'all, bro. Learn how to be.
Come to the pop-up shop. So, you know, I had won over enough people that we sold out the first 1,000 in the first day. The game gonna test you. You know what I mean? The game, everything gonna test you if it's worthwhile.
Right.
And you gonna make decisions based on what you care about more. And without even being conscious that you're getting tested, you're gonna be getting tested. And so you're gonna have decisions to make. Should I, you know, continue this lifestyle, whether it's shopping, clothes, whatever your lifestyle is, or do I gotta sacrifice a little bit because I really, really care about this music and it really is important to me. So whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. And that's gonna be them distinguishing decisions, you know what I'm saying? That separate the ones that end up getting it from the ones that don't.
You get people out of survival mode, they start thinking different. I did, you know, when I figured out, you know, how to get myself out of the situation, my approach to life and people was different. I wasn't so angry, I didn't have my guard up. I wasn't so aggressive, I wasn't so, you know, expecting, if you ain't helping me, fuck you. That wasn't the mentality no more. And I can't blame nobody, you know what I mean, that's thinking about how they gonna pay their rent, or like going through not having food at the house, being young and having to go outside to hustle to feed themselves with school clothes. That's gonna change people, that's gonna make you feel away. And you can't fault them, you just gotta kind of empathize with the scenario and understand you put a person in survival mode, they're gonna survive by any means.
It feel good as an artist for people to appreciate your art. You know what I mean? Whoever it is. If it's somebody that be like, man, that shit changed my life, bro, or if it's the Grammy, so.
Highest level. I always respect when people find that balance, when they just make such a concentrated art that it's undeniable. We could be intentional and strategic as we want to be, but at the end of the day, we all are moved by next level art.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Casper and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna drop a little bit of free game. I feel like I ain't been giving free game in a minute. So I'm gonna just talk about like stuff from like personal experiences and stuff that I feel like y'all should know. Cause in my videos, I try to put stuff in small increments, but sometimes I feel like that's not enough cause it be stuff that y'all just need to hear. So getting straight into the video, a lot of people be asking me like, how do you make money when you young and how do you get money when you young? One thing I can tell y'all is I feel like y'all expectations be high because of a lot of stuff that y'all see on the internet. But what I'll explain to y'all is I want y'all to understand that like the internet is a facade, bro. To an extent, bro, you'll see a person living this grand, lavish life on the internet and it won't be what it really is. Like he goes back home and it's an Airbnb or he's driving a car and it's not really his car, whatever the case may be. So when I say that, I say y'all folks like, set your bar high, but set it high for yourself. Like, don't be the person that's out here trying to live to impress people or live to live up to other people's expectations. Like, life is not a race, I promise you. Like, life is definitely a marathon, because what I can tell y'all is it's not about who get it the quickest, it's about who keep it the longest. It is a person who got $100,000 right now, he will not have $100,000 tomorrow because he don't know how to maintain money. It is a person who has no money right now, but when he get that money is gonna be around him for forever because he knows how it feels not to have money. So when he gets it, he respects it. He's gonna have it longer. So what I tell y'all folks is, bro, don't rush, bro. Go at your own pace and do things at your own time. When you on the highway and you driving a car, bro, as long as you stay in your lane, you good. You cut over into other people's lane, smash your brakes, do whatever the case may be. That's when you crash out, start an accident. So with that being said, bro, life is like driving a car, bro. Just like go at your own pace, take things at your own time. But another thing I can tell you is, bro, I'm just like reading certain topics and shit. Bro, I feel like you gotta adjust to losing, bro, because a lot of people don't know how it feels to lose, bro. If you dwell in the moment and sit there for a long time, you'll never get to where you want to be. Because one thing I can tell you is I spend a lot of time sitting down, worrying about my issues and mourning on my issues. One thing about it is, bro, you're never gonna get to that next level if you sit there for the longest worrying about what you had or what you could have had, or you get what I'm saying? Like, forget what you could have had, forget that
you could be an outlier in anything by putting hella time towards it, right? So in theory, if you was to do something for a long enough time, you'll be one of the greats at it. And they got a diagram in this book where It tells you how much time you need to be world class at something. And it takes 10,000 hours. That's the magic number. 10,000 hours at anything in this world and you will be amazing at it. You will be so good that you will make a lot of money from it, right? But instead of being so good and practicing towards something a long time out of your days, you would rather chase ass, be on Instagram, watch porn, beat your dick, have sex, use all your energy, use all your creative energy. Because after you do what you do, how you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you. I'm not here to tell you how you supposed to feel. I'm asking you how you feel. After you do what you do, how do you feel, my nigga? Do you feel bad? Do you feel tired? Do you want to go to sleep? I know. I know, my nigga. You probably want to go to sleep and shit, bro. But if you was to say, all right, I ain't gonna do that, have enough discipline to be like, nah, no, not today, my nigga, not today. Let me put this towards being a YouTuber. Let me put this towards actually doing something with my life, actually making something out of my life, actually watching something that's gonna motivate me to do what I want to do out of life, bro. If niggas spent half the time on what they do to chasing ass into a crowd, by now they be famous and rich, bro. By now you'll be famous and rich. But it's all good though, because you gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta learn from the shit that you did back then. You gotta learn how to become the person that you want to be. And the good thing is you gonna do it or is you not gonna do it? Is you gonna put that time in or is you gonna keep wasting